Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in our Isle of God series. So we have a great general here that just got transferred to Ternate, but more importantly than that, that's just the next thing that I just happened to switch to when I hit the next action button. But what we're working on right now is getting construction pretty much done, to where we're not building things anymore as far as buildings in our central cities until districts need to be built. And that way we can focus on spending faith on religious units and really sending them out in other directions. Now, of course, production is not put towards faith units to begin with, but what I mean is that we've been spending a lot of faith on buildings in general. And since we are slowing down in that regard now, that's not going to be happening as much. Let's go ahead and send you to Lublin. We have an archaeologist building in Chicago that's going to head up and scout out that antiquity site. We have a couple of new cities that are building up. Unfortunately, someone took Valletta from us at some point in the past little while. Okay, interesting. So Poland is willing to give up my spy if I give up a couple of relics. You know what? I think I might be willing to do this. I mean, these are two very important relics. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I can't. I don't like the idea of giving up those. Yeah, these are in temples. I don't know that there's a way to take relics.
Distraction by distraction.
Okay. 50% tourism out. Yeah, that's the other policy I was thinking of. So we can start switching our trade routes to be external to get additional production for our cities. Especially now that we're not building as many wonders. Where are we building wonders, if anywhere? I don't think we really are at all. So actually, yeah, this is a great time to switch that policy in. Let's go ahead and put that in place. 50% tourism output to civs with which you have a trade route. And we are going to start putting our trade routes out to other civs as they become available to reallocate. Now I will go for capitalism here. We're just completing the civics tree at this point, really. Okay, it appears that we are done with our holy site here. Temple's just going to take 2 turns. We'll get that built. Workshop is done in Boston. Let's go ahead and do that. We need a factory built in the area as well. Yep, build a mine there for Chicago. Skip your turn. Let's put you to sleep. I don't need you thinking of anything until we're completely done here. Now, I can buy that tile, and that would help with production. This city, unfortunately, because someone took Valletta from us, we can't buy the basic buildings until we get Valletta back. So that's a bit of a pain. We could get the policy that gives us additional influence
there are
with them.
31 satellites zipping around the world with nothing better to do than help you find your way to the grocery store.
We need to build a spaceport. That needs to happen probably in Majapahit if they have room for a district. What can we do otherwise? +1 production in pastures. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's get that done. A couple of things to buy here. There we go. And then you can build a research lab and... Yeah, let's go ahead and throw down a spaceport for Jambi there. I will go ahead and build the sewer in Palembang just to make sure that that city can continue to grow evenly. We'll buy the lighthouse outright in Surabaya. And then let's get... Ooh, we have room for another trader. So they must... I guess they just finished their harbor district. We're going to buy a trader as soon as we have the gold build up for one. I'm going to get this builder up here to support that city when it's done. Now, yeah, see, traders... Interestingly, let's go ahead and put... I mean, I don't have to move them necessarily. I just need to start trading with other civs and start spreading religion that way. So I could start trading, for instance, with Rhodes. It's a Spartan city. start spreading my religion to them. We're going to build plenty of religious units quite soon, but we're going to build a seaside resort there. Okay, you gain sources first. I don't want you doing anything until you're leveled up. We'll need to check with Poland every once in a while to see if they're willing to give up that spy. All right, culture victory. We are about to surpass Gorgo.
The inherent vice of capitalism.
Nice.
Is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent vice of capital.
Yes, you just said that. All right, so you're done in Gdansk. Let's move you to... Was it Wrocław or was it Kraków that needed... I can't remember if we already pillaged the one in Wrocław, but let's go to... No, we didn't. So it looks like we've already pillaged that one, so... Yep, Bydgoszcz it is. Nuclear program. Oh, nice. We got a great merchant. And we got cosmetics. Oh, that couldn't have come at a better time. That'll really ensure that we stay happy for the remainder of the game. Majapahit can build a spaceport. That's exactly what I wanted as well. Why don't we, since we don't need to grow as much, I'm gonna do the unthinkable and replace this wheat tile with the spaceport. I know, it's weird. I'm gonna buy the Daramare here. Additional faith. And then let's get a seaport going there. Then a stadium for the area. Make sure cities stay happy. Yeah, so this is awesome. 2 cosmetics, a uniquely manufactured luxury resource which provides +4 amenities. That is wonderful. All right, let's get our archaeologist up there. It's going to take 6 turns, and then we'll have that other city ready to go. That builder is ready to support the construction of that city too. And we'll build some other settlers as well, just to lock down the area. And then go to war with Sparta.
The children of the nuclear age, I think, were weakened in their capacity to love.
Oh, we already had it going. That's what it was.
Bracing yourself for impact. The children of the nuclear age, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're no longer suzerain of Lisbon either. All right, so there's that new trader. Why don't we just put them in Majapahit? It's important to have traders going from cities that have a lot of citizens following our religion, because we don't want the influence, the minor influence of the feedback, the religious kind of feedback coming back from the trade route to influence us. Until, of course, we've converted the city on the other end, which we're going to start working on now. Let's get another settler going in Palembang. Starting to build up more faith. That's what I like to see. Let's get a factory going in Boston. How about a stadium in Washington? Just really want to make sure people stay happy. You counter spy in the holy site, please. Okay, so have we stopped her space program cold? It seems like we might have. Tell you what, let's send this spy to Lublin rather than the level 1 spy that we sent. And we'll have the level 1 spy do a more basic mission that can level them up. Because having them disrupt rocketry first is a little bit dicey. Oh, now you think I have a strong navy? I haven't changed anything about my navy. Anything at all. And now you think I have a strong navy. You confuse me, dude.
Robotics has been around forever.
Nice.
It's been the next best thing forever. And it's so exciting and compelling that it's easy to get carried away.
Alrighty then. +1 gold to camps. Also a good idea. Let's go for that for the resource boost. Gelgel needs... they actually don't have a commercial hub or a harbor, so we can get an additional trade route out of this deal. If we threw down a harbor, it would replace one of the kampungs in the area, which would be bad. A commercial hub we could put here, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm going to have you on just... Let's put you on food focus. You're still building just as quickly. Okay, another new trader. So we could trade with... Is it Mycenae? I can't remember exactly how to pronounce that, but I believe it's Mycenae. Okay, we're still waiting for that archaeologist to get up there, but we have our builder and settler in place. All right, this is our level 3 spy. You need to disrupt rocketry. And then you're, I think, gaining sources. So you might be able to do something else in Lublin. We'll see. How we doing? Yeah, we are leading the culture game now, thankfully. We are the ones to beat, and we will continue to get better and better. Got a great engineer. The city provides +2 appeal to any tiles it owns. So you can tell all the construction we're doing is paying off. We're getting large amounts of great people in the end game here because of all the just work we've done to build that stuff up. Let's see. We don't really need the broadcast center anymore, I don't think. I'd be more interested in... I mean, the entertainment complex is already set up. Where is it? We had one in the area for these cities, right? Yeah, it's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Baltimore's already got the benefit of an entertainment complex. So maybe it's already got the benefit of an industrial zone as well. So maybe a spaceport in Baltimore would be the best thing. Let's put one right there. Have some additional spaceports going. And an armory in New York sounds like a good idea until we get Valletta back. We can't buy that with faith, unfortunately. Starting to build up a good amount of faith. At last. I could do another theater square and have another archaeology. Let's do that. Let's put a theater square here. Because I would like another archaeological museum. Okay, there we go. Seaside Resorts. Been waiting to build that for a few turns. And this city provides +2 appeal to any tiles it owns. Now, I need to do this in a city that is going to be able to build a lot of seaside resorts. Like, for instance, Ternate. Or maybe Surabaya. Yeah, let's have Surabaya be a major tourism city. How about that? Archaeologist has almost arrived. Very good. Greece has adopted the economic policy satellite broadcasts.
There's so much plastic in this culture that vinyl leopard skin is becoming an endangered synthetic.
All right, gold income is back up, which I love. All right, artifact is ready. What have we got? All right, and of course we can't move the settler this turn because the dude is there. Unfortunately. Okay, what's the next? I guess we'll go for nuclear fusion or nuclear fission next, just to catch up in that part of the tree. Palembang just trained a settler. I'm okay with you training another one, honestly. Or you could train a builder. Artifact is from Gorgo. We've got an astrolabe. Okay, why don't you just gain sources here and improve your chances of success? Didn't we just disrupt rocketry here? I'm confused. Oh no, you're working on it. So I can send you to a city where you can just steal funds. Let's do that. You're going to have a much better chance of stealing funds as a level 1 spy. All right, now this spy, I could come out here, or this settler rather, I can put them out here and have them have the benefit of... If I put a settler right here, I wouldn't be able to get those crabs, but I'd be able to get adjacency bonuses from those crabs. Or I could put a settler on top of the copper and have the crabs and have a bunch of other resources. Yeah, let's put a settler on top of the copper. That looks pretty awesome. I can even put a city up there and do decently because of all of the fish in the area. Nice. All right, so that's that. Let's now... We need to get a... Well, there is a builder coming up in Surabaya. So we'll be improving that before long. And let's go to the next turn. If you want to provoke me, that's fine, because I've got some military units on your border that I can send right across to Sparta, and your life would be over before you know it. We also have some battleships that could very quickly become battleship armies, because I can buy battleships with faith, so keep talking trash, Gorgo. By all means. Surprised I can't promote the field cannon yet. We might not have done that research. Let's go ahead and do that promotion. Not a good spot for a theater square here. Industrial zone's already been built. Not a good spot for an encampment, really, unless I wanted to improve building or production, which I really don't. So, yeah, let's just do a builder on Badung. Badung turned out to be kind of a weird city since it's next to the, what's it called? The Pantanal. Alright, so now I can trade with Nidaros and be spreading my religion that way. Let's see. Looking for additional artifacts. Scroll out and look that way. I don't see any more in my territory. I think I got all those. And I know I got those, the ones that were down here, all 3 of them. I just kind of rushed them. So I guess I'll send the archaeologist down here to the coast of that island, and we'll see what's there when he gets back. All right, settler get in place, builder get in place, and we'll finally have a city going in that area. Now again, not normally somewhere where you would put a city, but we've got so many fish in the area. And we'd be riverside.
Plan the future, but...
Okay, we don't need to change our policies at the moment. You know what? There is one policy that's very tempting. +4 gold from each research lab, military academy, and power plant. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just put... Well... Now I'm thinking. Because that would be a huge amount of gold. And I want it. We'd be able to buy so much more so quickly. We're almost done with science, so I really don't want to do away with this, but we have built up more science as well recently. I don't feel like it's going to take that much longer. I don't know. It would slow us down pretty substantially, I think, if we were to change, if we were to replace the science-related policy with that. But hang on, let's see what happens. Gold didn't go up as much as I thought it would, so maybe we need to build more of those buildings. But it still went up a good bit. Let's get another builder in Palembang. Stadium here. And you know what? This is a religious victory playthrough. Let's go ahead and start training. I think probably... I mean, we definitely need some apostles, of course, and we need gurus as well. Gurus are the new religious unit. Alright, so we've got some apostles there. We can start spreading our religion into neighboring territories. Looks like we are starting to do better down here. We need to send another builder down to Banjar Masin as well. Speaking of that, why don't I go ahead and send you straight down? It's going to take a while, but that's fine by me. Alright, so this trader... I kind of... See, Majapahit needs food. So I kind of want to ensure that they still get food. Let's go ahead and trade with Washington so that there's not a food problem there. And this is a brand new trader. Let's take a look at production. Looks like Lublin is the best, but Nidaros is also quite good. And it gives me more gold. Tell you what, let's look at gold. How about that? Yeah, let's do Nidaros, because that's one of the best economic trade routes in the game. Let's settle this city, and then definitely we're going to go ahead and start just building sea resources out here, as well as buy a second builder right now. Let's work on building the granary. Gorga has warned Harald Hardrada about interfering with the agenda with your shielder on it. Okay.
Better to fight for something.
Good.
Than live for nothing.
All right, so we've disrupted rocketry
Better
in
to fight
Lublin.
for something.
Yes, I know. All right, so where do we have uranium? We've got uranium there and in Jambi. So we already have 1 uranium. We need, looks like Boston needs to train a builder. So we can go over there and get that improved. Meanwhile, this apostle needs to be promoted. Can spread religion 2 extra times. Yep. Gain 3 extra spreads when moving adjacent to a natural wonder for the first time. So yeah, let's do that because we've got a natural wonder right in our territory. Religious spread is triple strength in cities of other civilizations. Hey! 100 gold if this unit converts a city to your religion for the first time. Yep. Sounds like a plan. And we'll give them units. We'll give them orders next turn. All right, this is our level 1 spy. We just want to siphon funds and see if we can get them to level up a little bit. Let's see if Poland is willing to consider a better deal. Nope, not really. For 30 turns in order to get that spy back and have full spying ability. Am I willing to do that? Am I willing to give up that much income? Am I willing to supplement her income that much? Tell you what, you wanted those relics, didn't you? If I offered you, what's the lesser of the two? She wanted those relics. There's the Grapevine Cross. And there's this. So we don't need as much the Grapevine Cross. I mean, we don't. It's giving us tourism, which is nice. But hang on, tourism-wise, hang on. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we would not. We would be okay. So let's see if we can give her the Grapevine Cross, and then see what else she would want in addition to that. Oh wow, you're just okay with a trade outright. Hang on, let's see if we can get anything else out of her. Interesting. Okay, well. Alright, well we got that spy back, thankfully. Because that spy just leveled up. We need those spies. Here we are. Let's see. Recruit partisans as if 2 levels more experienced. Let's send you... Who else do we need to mess with? Do we need to mess with anyone else? I mean, a Monitor is making progress as well. Need to keep an eye on her. Let's go ahead and get some spies in her direction. Alright, so this is our rocketry disruptor for Poland. And it seems like her... Yeah, she's still messed up. So let's go ahead and send our rocketry disruptor to that territory instead. Alright, so this city should grow pretty quickly once we get some of these fishing boats built, once we get some of the kampungs built in the area. Should do pretty well. Sources gained. So, can you sabotage production? Yes, you can. Or should I think I will sabotage production, but then I need to withdraw you. Because we need to mess with someone other than those cities. We have another trader available, do we? Let's see. Let's go ahead and buy that. And then how about we train a builder here. And another builder here. We need to start sending them to our newer cities to support. And then religiously we have room for additional units, and we also can just start sending units towards other civs. Let's start with Sparta. Okay, so that's 4 apostles. Let's train a couple of gurus. In addition to another apostle. And then how about... Yeah, we'll buy the market. And build the bank in 6 turns. Fine by me. Washington, this is an old trade route that was supporting something else, I think, so I'd rather trade with Looks like Bergen would be a good trade route. Lisbon's nice, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of gold, but I'd rather spread my religious influence via the trade routes than do anything else. All right, we're going to get a builder down to Surabaya. We already have one there as well, so we're going to have 2 there, and we can build a lot of seaside resorts. Merowe, go ahead and disrupt rocketry, please. We need to slow down the progress of that civilization as well. Granary in Jakarta. Fishing boats. There's a lumber mill that needs to be built there, but until that city's borders grow a little more, I don't think I'm gonna spend gold growing the borders of these new cities. I don't think it's necessary. They'll grow fast enough on their own. I just need to get builders down there to make sure that they actually do so.
If you miss, you may hit a star.
Okie doke. Thanks for that little tip. Yeah, there's never been a good spot for a commercial hub here. Encampment would be the only district, really, I think, that I would want to build in this city, honestly. And even that one doesn't seem that tempting to me. So why don't we go ahead and just keep training builders for the reason that I just gave. Meanwhile, here... shipyard. Extra production and such. New apostle. 20% religious strength in theological combat. Yes, please. All right, and we'll send the gurus down to support the other units that are moving into enemy territory, or about to be. Coming for you, Sparta, one way or another. And I may still declare war on Sparta. That's still very much something that I'm considering. Okay, so this is our new trader in Ternate. I could trade with Napata as a way of spreading my religion towards them. Let's do that. Making a good amount of gold per turn now. 477, in fact. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, that's an amazing spot for a seaside resort. Having those seaside resorts in place should help to guarantee that we don't have to worry about... Let's get a builder up there. That we don't have to worry about the culture threat. Let's take a look at that really quickly. Yeah, see, we're climbing ahead rapidly, and we're even halfway towards winning it, honestly. So I'm not going to try too hard to win it. I just want to keep the other civs at bay. Meanwhile, we're going to keep training throngs of religious units, because our faith production is skyrocketing.
I never think of the future.
And actually, now that our tourism is as good as it is, or now that we're getting so much gold from trade routes, maybe what we can do... I like the idea of using public works. I like the idea... I think we're already pretty much doing everything we can. We can get the additional 100% holy site adjacency bonus. We can get the all religious units have religious strength, extra religious strength in theological combat. That would be handy for right now. Let's do that, because we're going to need that in order to spread our religion quickly. So, there we go. Confirm. And we are 29 minutes into this episode. I have been having way too much fun recording these. Holy crap. Okay, let's do another builder. We need to keep builders coming. Instead of doing a policy where actually, why is that builder just sitting there? That's strange. Why don't you go down to Banjarmasin? Instead of doing the policy where we have more builder production and builders have more charges, I'm just going to crank out as many builders as I can as a substitute. Stock exchange. Sure. Go for it. Campus. I mean, we're still researching stuff, so a campus isn't the worst idea. I can put it down on top of the sheep. Yeah, let's do that. Be done in 5 turns. What's the tile? Breathtaking 5. Yeah, we need to improve that cattle. Thought we improved that a while ago, but apparently we haven't. Alright, let's get the gurus landed. Meanwhile, we also should probably go ahead and train up an additional apostle right here. Let's do that. And then can I train another guru? Not in that city because there's not a holy district. What about here? Yes, I can. There we go. Excellent. Now, you go there. Thank you. A little bit of extra production in that new city. This new apostle can head in that same direction. Sparta's our first target. Oh, it's doing that thing where we can actually come closer to Sparta than it appears. Okay, let's cancel that. I don't need to make that move next turn. Done. All right, you disrupt rock. Ooh. Oh, okay, you're not that high level, so why don't you go ahead and gain sources in Merowe, or you could siphon funds and be done a little bit faster. Do that. Also, let me double check and make sure no one else is holding one of my spies. Make deal. I mean, I know you're not. I've never spied on you. What about Gorgo? Okay, good. It doesn't appear that she's... Wait a minute. How many... Where did she get all these? I thought we took pretty much all of her great works. She must have a lot more. Culturally, yeah, we're still beating the pants off of her, like, in terms of how close we are to winning, but I'll need to keep an eye on that, because she's still, like, neck and neck with us. Monitor is getting some research done, but she has not launched anything. We need to get some launches done as well, just for the cultural boost ourselves. Speaking of that, the Spaceport is going to be done in 4 turns, so we can work on that. Okay, when this turn finishes cycling, I will stop this episode because holy crap, I can't stop myself. My episodes should be 25 minutes long, FYI. I'm enjoying this campaign too much. Or maybe it's moving so quickly that I get carried away. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.